What's up, guys? This is Luis's brother, and we painted the side skirts and the lips and the mud guards, and we have parts right here that we're gonna install. And we have the front lip, I think. Alright, so we have the adjustable end links right here and the sway bars that we're gonna install today. Alright, right now we're gonna lift up the car and take off the wheels.
Alright, so like my brother said, today we're going to be doing installing the kit. I already had the front and the rear lip, but I didn't have the side skirts or the mud flaps or spats, whatever they are. I just got my lips painted, color matched, and then I got these Mazda Speed skirts and carbon Miata spats from my friend. He gave me a deal on them, so I picked them up and I got them paint matched as well. So we're gonna be installing them right now. This was the front lip, the rear lip that was on it. I don't know if it's gonna fit with these spats on. We could maybe try to make it fit, or we'll just leave the spats and not put the rear lip and just see how it looks. That's that. And for the car, we got the car running. In the last video, it wasn't running, it was stalling out, it didn't want to turn on. One of the things I did was check the battery was dead. I checked for vacuum leaks, spark, and fuel. So right now the car is running, but it's still running rough. I'll show you at the end of the video, but I'll go over everything that I went checked and everything. But so right now we're just gonna focus on this, and also the sway bars that we're gonna be replacing. I actually have no front sway bar right now because I lost the bushings for the sway bar, so I didn't even put it on. And I was gonna order new sway bars either way, so I got the front and the rear adjustable ones and adjustable end links right here. They're not on it either, but we're gonna be installing those as well. And we might be taking the coolant reroute off too, because I saw that it was leaking. The gaskets that they gave me for the thermostat are leaking, so I'm gonna take that all apart again and reseal it. But yeah, right now we're just gonna get all this on and I'm gonna see how it turns out.
Guys, we're gonna put the front lip first, and we're gonna put all the bolts in, and then we're gonna do the rest. Alright guys, we got the front lip on. Now we're gonna do the side skirts. And
there's a little bit of a gap here, but the previous owner had put like a RTV there, and we tried taking it off, and we couldn't really get it off, but we might refill it with RTV, or we just leave it, 'cause honestly, you're not gonna see it unless you're really looking at it. So, and it's not gonna be a show car or anything, so yeah. This isn't fully mounted, this is just with the door closed holding it on, but it does look pretty good. Let's see. So right now, we gotta get a bolt in the front, 2 in the back, and then I think we're just gonna, instead of bolting it down right here in the door, I think we're just gonna put double-sided tape, because the 3 bolts should be fine. Doesn't need that much to hold it in, so yeah. All right, we got the side skirt bolted in. We just made 2 holes right here, 2 bolts. Here, there's already a factory hole, so we just put a mounting clip and a bolt through it. That's how it's looking. So right now we're gonna do this one. That goes right here.
alright, we got this one bolted on. Now we're gonna do the other side now. All right, so we got all the whole kit on.
composite speed side skirts, the carbon Miata spats, and then the lips I had were just the OEM lips you can buy on like Amazon and eBay. This is the rear lip. I don't think we're gonna be putting it on because if I were to put it on and just cut it here, because of the spat, it's not gonna fit and it's just gonna look weird. So I think we're just gonna run without it. I was thinking about just putting it right here, but then it's just gonna be a cutout and it's just gonna look like this on the corner. So I don't think we're gonna be putting it on right now. I also bought this exhaust off of my friend Taco, but this silencer is welded on, so I'm gonna try to cut the silencer off, and then from there, then we're gonna do the sway bar. So yeah. All right, so we got the silencer cut off. It took a while because my sawzall had to cut it. I tried using a pipe cutter, but it wasn't going through because it was a silencer piece of metal and then this piece of metal and the other little tube I had to cut. So it took a long time just trying to cut it. We got it cut off. So now we're gonna be replacing the rear sway bar right now, and then the end links. And then once we do the rear, we'll put the wheels on, then we'll move on to the front. And yeah. These are the sway bars right here. This is the front. That's the rear. I got some end links right here. There's another set right here in the bag. These are white line sway bars. I was gonna go with the racing beat ones, but for this whole set, it was cheaper than the racing beat. And the racing beat one, I was only gonna get the front sway bar, so I went with this instead. And they're adjustable too, so. Let's see how they look. This is the rear one we're going to be putting on, and we'll compare them once we take this one off. Okay, so we got the old one out. You can see how skinny it is. This one's a lot like beefier, like a lot sturdier. There's 3 different holes right here for adjustability. So we're going to see which ones we set it at right now. But yeah, this is the old one. Old bushings. All worn and stuff, so we're gonna put this one in right now with the new end links, and we're gonna move on to the front. All right, got the rear sway bar in with the end links, as you can see. We didn't really adjust them yet. I'm gonna adjust that once I get it on an alignment rack and I get new shocks. For now, I just put it back to I just matched it up with the old end links, so it'll be fine for now, and I just put it all the way over there in the first hole. Later on, I'll be doing adjustments. This is just to get it on there. So we'll be putting the wheels on in the back right now, and then we'll be moving on to the front. Here is the front sway bar. Nice and beefy. I got my other one over there somewhere. I don't want to go dig it out to show just the video. So just been showing you the new one. So here it is. This one only has 2 adjustments, which is fine. And we'll be installing this one right now with the new bushings and the new end links. All right, you got the front sway bar in with the new bushings, end links. I just got it all tightened down. We're gonna put the wheels back on and drop the car. All right, here's the car on the ground. Everything's done. got a big old gap right now because it's got to settle in, but I'm still waiting on my new struts to come in. My friend Brian want to go pick some up for me. I'm gonna get those on. There's some Conies with some H&R race lowering springs. I was gonna get it's called coilovers, but I don't really need them right now. So here's how it's looking. Side skirts, I feel like look really good. So do these parts right here in the back, the spats. The fucking tip over here looks all rashy because of the cut, but I don't know, fix it later on. So just gotta torque the wheels. That's pretty much it. And yeah, gonna adjust the end links later on once I got the struts in and I can get it on the alignment rack. Here's the car running. Currently the idle's still a little rough. I gotta replace my fuel pressure regulator right now because it's still surging. But yeah, the cat is not fully connected because it was cut, and that cat needs to be welded back onto the exhaust. It's held on by the back of the exhaust with the flange by the header to cat is disconnected. It's just cut. I just wrapped some heat wrap around it, like the one I used to wrap my headers, and I just fucking put some clamps on there just for now, just so I get it to a muffler shop and they can weld that up. If I had a muffler, if I had a welder, I would weld it up, but I don't, so gotta do that. I'll pop the hood right now to show you guys what's going on. All right, so in the engine bay, I had in the last video I had my intake routed a different way, but the hood wasn't closing, so I had a 90-degree and get it over there in the corner. And since it was just gonna be right here for now, so I got the supercharger on there. I also got the Track Dog Racing header blanket. It's gonna come in handy even more when I have that supercharger like sitting right on top of it. So I got that on there. This long hose for the IAC. I ordered a new TPS sensor because this one is damaged. I also need the fuel pressure regulator. Right now I got it capped off just so it could run decently. What else? So pretty much what I checked when it wasn't starting, like I said earlier in the video, was that the battery was dead. I charged the battery, got a new alternator. I know you guys saw I put a new alternator on there. I got another one. I checked spark. I checked vacuum leaks. I plugged everything up. Everything was already plugged up, but I just put some better plugs on there because I had one just looped around right here and had a little ghetto ass plug in the back. I got some new plugs on there. My coworker helped me adjust the idle, so the idle's good enough for now. Once we get the fuel pressure regulator on, I'm gonna adjust the idle again. It was too high, getting too much air, not enough fuel in. So right now it's good for how it is right now. We adjusted the cam angle sensor. Right now it's a little bit retarded. Yeah, I think it's a little bit retarded, but that's how we had to do it just so it could run good right now. And that's pretty much it. That's all I had to do to get it running. The main thing was the battery was just super dead because it was sitting for almost 2 years, because that's how long this car was sitting for. But yeah, right now, like I said earlier as well, there's the coolant leak from the back of the head, from the coolant reroute. The kit I got, I just used the gaskets that they gave me, and I guess there were, I don't know what happened back there. I don't know, it was just the bad gasket material, because it was like the Velcro gasket. I know those aren't really that good, so I'm gonna have to, I don't know when I'm gonna do it, maybe tomorrow or the next day. I have to take apart that whole thing in the back, just redo it. I think I'm gonna just put some RTV back there instead of any gaskets, just straight RTV. Bolt it back up, see if there's any leaks. I know it's not the cursed dead plugs like in the other video when I was putting the motor together, I put a brand new one in there. And I know it's not that, so it's got to be the gaskets. So I'm gonna be doing that soon. And I think that's pretty much it. Here it is, running. As you can see, just gotta do a few more things, and I can go get it smogged, and then back on the road and back to the track. Cause I really want to go to Apple Valley and Big Willow. So hopefully the car, with everything I'm doing, it's gonna be good to go. And yeah. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Just finished up wrapping it up, putting on the wheels, double checking everything. So it's pretty much just a short video about the kit that I got put on and the sway bars. Something short, the end links. Next video I post is probably gonna be when I got the new fuel pressure regulator on there and everything's all good in the engine bay, and I got the coolant leak fixed. And it's idling good right now. It's not idling pretty. It's at like 1,000 RPM right now. It's not idling that bad. It's not really that fluctuating either. A4s are looking all right.